Is this submitted by, okay, engineering? So is this to mean that this 148, 260 is,
That is going to be
Split
split evenly
between the two.
between the councilman and the mayor, and that split is $74,130
okay.
for each.
Do I have a motion to approve the request?
Motion to approve the councilman's request.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item C, bid recommendation received from HWC Engineering for the Hermits Park Road extension to Walsh and Kelly, Inc. Do I have a motion to accept the recommendation?
A motion to accept the recommendation.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item D, correspondence received from Mead Electric requesting permission for temporary lane closures on 169th Street from Illinois Avenue to Kentucky Avenue on July 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 6th. And has this been reviewed by the engineering department? Okay. Do I have a motion to approve the request?
Motion to approve the request.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Excuse me. Item E, correspondence received from Chief of Police John Doty with approval of the 2018 T-Pan Ride for AIDS Chicago, a graduation party on the 6900 block of Harrison Avenue, a party on the 3900 block of Johnson Avenue, a 4th of July block party on the 6300 block of California Avenue, and disposal authorizations. You guys see this last week?
Yeah.
So I have a motion to approve the chief's requests.
Motion to approve the chief's request.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item F, status on property located at 227 Chicago Street.
Oh, yeah, we're going to,
Yes,
sorry.
this is the salvage yard that has all environmental issues. Talked to Salyer Plumbing, they have got a contract with the owner, and the problem now that's taking actually the environmental company to come in, and they want to do borings to find out exactly what's in this hole before they send the people down there to fix this line. So we're going to continue it. Progress has been made, though.
Do you want us to set this for another status hearing?
Let's go for 30 days.
30 days?
Hopefully everything will be done by then. We'll dismiss it.
What's the date on that?
July 26th or August 2nd?
August 2nd.
August 2nd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do I have a motion to set for status on August 2nd?
So moved.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No, that's,
Item G, rental registration hearing on property located at 1716 170th Street, 6115 Noble Avenue, and 266 Carroll Street. Is this all the same? Oh. Attorney, you're
Good morning. I'm Jamie Driscoll. I'm here for the property owners.
morning.
266 Carroll Street is not a rental property. It was sold on a land sale contract from the actual owner, was House Connection LLC, who's my client, to Jose Cervantes. I provided the city attorney with a copy of the land contract, and she's reviewed that as well as a non-rental affidavit. The other two are just accounting errors. My client registered 28 properties, and these two were just dropped off. The city attorneys reviewed their rental history. I don't believe they've missed any rental registrations in the past. So we're asking for authorization to register those two properties late.
The notes indicate that they owe for 17 and 18. However, they did attempt to pay for 2018. That's kind of what led them here.
Okay, so it was 266 Carroll Street, which was the one that was sold on a land sale?
Yeah, that is not a rental
Okay,
property.
So that one, and that was
We've
for
got-
both years that they were,
It was I believe, a rent-to-own situation. They did record the
Yes.
contract, although we
Okay.
did not get the information. We'll update her.
so that one's just, we're going to waive that one completely.
it's not a rental, we're just
Okay.
going to indicate it's.
No action on that
No
one.
action on that.
And then for the other two properties, it's for 17 and 18. Is that correct?
And 17 was forgotten about how?
Pardon me?
2017 for these two properties was forgotten to be registered how?
Well, I provided the city with a copy of a check that was voided somehow. It was
For
kindly
17?
written. for 17, and they went to actually register 35 properties, and these two were listed on it. The check was voided by a bookkeeper that's no longer there. They don't know why it was voided. A new check was reissued with 7 properties removed, presumably because they thought, oh, these 7 don't need to be registered. It was an error. They did register 28 properties, and it should have been 30.
And these both are single units.
Pardon me?
Single units on the both. No issues?
No issue.
Okay, motion to waive the late fees for these two properties, but they will have to be registered for 2017 as well as 2018.
I'll have them do it right away.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
How soon will the
If you'd
Word
like to,
get
if
down.
you'd like to stay for the meeting, we'll have the paperwork ready for you. We just have to make a copy and they can take care of it today.
Great.
Lynn will give you the paperwork to take care of it.
Great, I'll wait. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
This should
you.
be a quick one. Okay, and we are at item H, rental registration hearing on property located at 4209 Torrance. Property owner present, 4209 Torrance Avenue.
Okay, our notes indicate that it was bought in December of 2015, and they owe for 16, 17, and 18.
16, 17, 18.
Yes. I'm going to assume that they did not know they had been registered, but
We are still at the,
Single-family home, Cal? Single family?
yes, sir.
what was the late fee on, or I'm sorry, the rental, 16 was still $5, right? Not present, deny. They're not present, I deny.
Is it an appeal? No, it's not an appeal.
Yeah, it is, but they're not here.
No, I get that, I get that. So 16, 17, and 18, they bought the property when?
December 2015.
December 2015. Okay, I'm gonna impose one late fee, and they're going to, for 2016, and obviously they're gonna have to register the unit for those 3 years as well.
He was in contact with the office. They did tell him how to go through the appeal process, so I have no reason why he's not here, or why they're not here.
So the motion is one late fee for 2016, and he'll have to register the unit itself for those 3 years.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item I, rental registration hearing on property located at 3644 171st Street. Property owner present? Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Carol Ann Sarufka, and what happened is I was in the hospital and I was sick for like almost 2 months. I couldn't eat solid food, so I was not. After March 16th, I was pretty well not functioning. My blood pressure was down to 68/44. Could not really function much at all. So and when I finally got to my office and realized it was late, I called, but it was late because I was not able to.
All that considered, they read some of the notes that we have in the system in March 25th, 2015, return rental form along with check 525 and appeal form, property not registered in 2014. May 26, 2015, per board which decision dated 5/21/15, owes $80 times 1 unit for 2014 must be paid within 30 days. For each 16 return check 527, amount of $8 on the rental form. So we've had a history of not registering the rental property. Is there a reason for that?
Well, that one, I sent the wrong amount. I sent the larger amount. So it was not that I didn't send it. Yeah, I sent it, and it was a larger amount, so they sent my check back, and then I sent the $8. And then that was,
I do not have any proof that the $80 is paid within the 30 days from May. But I believe all things considered, we can get current with the registration.
So we're just looking for what year, 17 or 18?
2018.
Just for 18 for 1 unit.
yeah.
All right, motion is to waive any late fee, but you will have to register the unit for 2018 at a cost of $5.
Okay.
Okay.
That's-
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And ma'am, if you'd like to wait, we can get the copies for you and you can take care of it today.
Okay,
If you'd like to.
Okay.
We don't have much to go here.
yeah, okay, if I,
Okay.
yeah, otherwise you'll send it to me, or I have to come back, or what?
Yeah, otherwise you can come back and take care of it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Item J, rental registration hearing on property located at 27 Highland. Is the property owner present?
Good morning.
Good morning, hi.
Good morning.
My name is Ruby Hampton. Yes, I abide at 27 Highland Street. Came to make a wrong or right. Nobody sent me a letter saying that anything was late. I came forward myself once I realized that I missed the deadline for this year.
Did you say you live there?
Yes, I
Are you
do.
you're a property owner?
Yes, I am.
Is there another unit?
It's a 2-unit.
Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
She only was for 2018 for the 1 unit, since the other unit is owner occupied, and it's been registered previously.
Any issues with the unit?
Okay, waive the late fee. You will have to register the unit for 2018 at a cost of $5.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item K, rental registration hearing on property located at 5530, 5538, 5550, 5610, 5618, 5630, 5638, 5650, 5658, 420, 428, 440, 448 Hiles Boulevard, 500, 501, 504, 505, 5710, 5714 Hiles Court, 5701, 5705, 5709, 5713, 5715, 5716, 5719, 5720, 501, 505, 508, 512, 516, 519, 520, and 523 Point Drive.
Basically, all of Douglas Point.
Right.
Okay. Someone could have just put that in the notes for me, but it's all right.
I don't want to
Do it
catch
the
you off.
hard way
Okay.
this morning. Well,
Good morning, good morning.
good
Morning.
morning.
Oh, so this is a continuation from last week, I believe?
Registered them?
Well, that's what I am here for. You wanted me to bring,
Yeah. We need a number of units. I mean, some of these addresses, we don't know if they're 1 unit or 2 units, duplexes or
right, so what I,
apartments in there. So we need a complete number of units.
exactly, so I brought our all units report. It has every building, every unit, whether it's a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, or 3-bedroom. It has the occupancies and, yeah, that's it.
So do you have total on there as far as total units?
We did.
Yeah, here, let me see here real quick.
I'm feeding off of Kelly.
Oh, and I also brought just in case
We
here.
needed information. We needed information.
And if you needed more reference, what I did was brought,
This number of units.
Okay. Kelly, do you want to take a look at this and then have us come back to it?
Yeah, we can do that.
I had this will help out.
We'll come back to this item when we have the info. We'll go to item L, correspondence received from Public Works approving a party on the 3900 block of Johnson Avenue, a graduation party on the 6900 block of Harrison Avenue, and a 4th of July party on the 6300 block of California Avenue. And I think these were approved by the chief earlier in his report.
Yes. Public Works.
Yep, these are Public Works, okay.
A motion to approve the correspondence from Public Works.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item M, correspondence received from Kevin's Automotive requesting permission to park U-Haul trucks on Hune Street against construction barriers until road construction is complete due to the lack of the access to the business lot from Homan Avenue.
This is at Huon and Holman. That's under construction. That portion of Huon is actually barricaded off. He has a U-Haul business there, and he's parking vehicles facing west so that if somebody rents that truck, they can basically pull out without having, they can't get onto Holman Avenue. It's the only way out. So if you face them the other way, or if you park them on a lot, it's going to be kind of dangerous getting out of there. So since it's closed off, it's only going to happen until the street opens back up.
Kelly, I know, I'm not sure if it's this particular U-Haul company, but I know in the past we've had some complaints from neighbors about the parking of the trucks.
And that's how
Is-
this came about.
Okay, so,
Garrett called me and said that there was a gentleman from across the street that was getting loud and called the police on him parking there. And I suggested that we come to the board and explain the situation, so that the police are called again, that they'll understand that if the board wishes that he can park there as long as Hammond Avenue is closed. It's, again, it's kind of it's a narrow street. We have had problems with this in the past, but he has lived up to the Board of Works requests as far as not parking on the sidewalk, not blocking anything. So I really see this as a minor inconvenience for anyone that's walking through the street, and you have no access to Hume off of Hammond since it's all under construction. Temporary situation, Hammond Avenue opens back up.
What is to the south? Is the water fountain?
The water
Across the
fountain,
street
and there's an
there?
apartment building, kitty corner, on the corner of Hume and.
On Sheffield, right?
Right. So there's nothing, and you have an alley blocking that, so anyone who would come that way would be able to turn around. It's not blocking access to the fountain or the alleyway.
Okay, so I guess we need a motion to grant the temporary permission to allow for parking during the construction period.
They're gonna be parked on the street?
They are, yes, they are backed
You know-
up.
Oh,
Yeah, they're backed up to the barricades facing west.
Yeah, they've been that way since it started. They've been that way for a while. I drove by there the other day, actually.
I don't see a problem.
No, I don't either.
All right,
Yeah, temporary.
yeah. I'll motion that we temporarily approve the arrangement for him parking of his U-Haul vehicles during the construction period only.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item N, correspondence received from Mr. Matthew Wooden requesting permission to hold a block party on July 4th, 2018, from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. with street closure on the 4900 block of Catalpa. It looks like this was addressed to Gary Gleason. I'm not certain if he approved that or not. No?
You mean he hasn't approved it? Has it come up before him before? It has not. Boy,
So he's asking for us to barricade it as well, is that correct? And that is coming up, so I'm not certain that Public Works will have supplies available.
Yeah.
You know, we had a lot of requests for this time period. But this is an annual event that we typically approve. So we can approve it subject to the review of the Public Works Department,
Police and streets.
Police and Streets.
So moved.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item O, correspondence received from Ms. Carolyn Washington, 7423 White Oak Avenue, requesting permission to have the corner of 174th Place and White Oak Avenue blocked to place a water slide in the street on July 4th, 2018.
Yeah, I just on its face, I don't care for this. Place a water slide in the street for the children, I did ask.
We definitely got it. I just don't understand how that's a good idea. I mean, if there's an emergency and we have to get through there, we gotta be able to take this down right away.
Mm-hmm.
How easy it's gonna be to take down, I'm concerned about. And what are we gonna put up to block cars from maybe hitting this water slide?
Mm-hmm. Just down from Station 7 as you're going to Gavin on White Oak. The second intersection, right there, 174th Place and White Oak, right? Just before 175th Place. I think there's easement, there's other ways where you could put it. I don't like it in the street. I don't like it in the street. I don't like it.
Do you want to maybe have a conversation with her? What do you want to do?
My gut feeling is to deny it. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it.
All right.
I motion that we deny the appeal to put a water slide in the street for kids to play on July 4th.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item P, correspondence received from an Open Door Church and Ministries, 7105 Holman Avenue, advising of their annual community outreach weekend, Saturday, July 21st, 2018, and Sunday, July 22nd, 2018. They're not asking for anything, they're just letting us know of about
Notification.
the event. Great.
No action?
No action. Item P, garage sale permits requested for approval. Did that last one get included in here? Okay.
but, finally got through to the neighbor. He put one in. Motion to approve the garage sale permits.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
You could go back to.
Go
K,
back
please.
to item K.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to do this other than to physically count each unit. I do have a question though. Just for instance, this 420-1.
Right.
And then it says 1 as in unit. Is that 1 unit? Is that the total units all the way to the right of that column?
No, what that is, okay, so the building number is 420. The -1, that's the number on the apartment number. So you have apartment 1, 2, 3, and 4. The one behind that, the dot 1, is notating which phase, because we're separated in 3 phases, phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. So,
So we're,
that's, see, and then when I brought,
Well,
yeah,
and what we wanted was the total number of units.
Right.
And
That's
there's no
what
way-
this is.
There's no way to drive that from this paperwork that I see. I mean, you're saying it says 1, but that's the unit.
Well,
The
each-
unit is phase 1.
but each, I understand what you're saying, but each, right here, is representing the unit. So this is the number of units in the building of 420. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'll be 8 units for the building of 420.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's continue this another week. Give me a count of how many units you are. I'm not gonna have the girls go down and go through all this and try to decipher
Okay.
how many, and that's what we're after, how many units, so we know how much to charge.
I got you.
I believe the board is willing to waive the late fee, but we need to know the number of units so we can get another amount of what it's gonna take to register the
No
properties,
problem.
okay?
That's no
So
problem.
just give us the total number of units.
Okay.
And this is last year, so someone down there knows how to get about this. So,
and Kelly, if you get everything that you need, does he need to appear next week?
no, we just need we'll need the registration forms, we'll need the total number of units, so the board can decide.
Okay.
So do I need to provide the forms, or?
Yes.
Okay, so the registration forms and the amount of units total, okay.
On each registration, it'll ask the number of units.
Okay. And now, is this the form here that I need to?
Yes.
Okay, I just
So
need a
you
new
can
set of
get that
these.
off of Go Hammond.
You're right, I got you. All right, thank you.
July
So
5th?
what
July
date?
5th? Kelly, 1 week? July 5th?
Does that give you enough time with the holiday? Or
Yes.
you want to do 2?
If you don't mind.
no, we need it.
Because I'll be on vacation next week.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
Well, July
Yeah.
12th, okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
July 12th.
July 12th, thank you.
Motion to sit over for status till July 12th.
I second.
Thank you.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Not gonna be here, right?
Item 6, matters from other board members. I have one item, and it is from Enviro Forensics, and it is a request of a right-of-way permit for off-site work. I believe this has gone through some of the other approvals necessary in the engineering department and some at sanitary, but we are waiting back to hear from one other department on this. So I would recommend that we make a motion to approve, subject to all the other necessary approvals from sanitary district and engineering.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Any other matters from other board members?
I do have one item here from a gentleman requesting a rental registration hearing,
Okay.
July 26th.
Okay.
A motion to set this hearing for July 26th.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any other matters?
No.
No.
Item 7, matters from other department heads or their representatives. Thing. Item 8, new business, old business. Meeting is open to the public. Does anybody wish to speak? Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Yeah, this is the owner from 7222 Jackson. Yeah, I talked to the Inspector Bob and yeah, we're going to hire a licensed contractor to do the rest of the stuff as soon as possible, yeah.
Okay.
This is 7222 Jackson was on the demolition list. It was really close to demolition, and they purchased the property. They did sign a rehab agreement, which has since expired, and the work that has been done has not been done satisfactorily. There's some situations that need to be addressed, and because of the workmanship manner, we're requesting contractors come in and do the work. I guess there were broken rafters on the roof, the roof decking, softenization needs to be done. The front porch is in a rough situation. So we want to extend the rehab agreement. We want them to be able to move into this house as they desire, but we're going to have licensed contractors do this work. It's just.
And it sounds like you've gotten some information from some contractors, is that correct?
Yeah.
Have you hired
Yeah.
anyone at this point?
I was already start contacting them because the lease is really long. Yeah, but I did already.
Okay,
I want to start the work as soon as we can, but right now.
I mean, here's the problem in a nutshell. They've been working on the property for a year. It still doesn't have power. It still doesn't have water. It has no utilities. The front porch is basically collapsing, and the neighbors are calling and complaining about it on 311 just about every week. So, I mean, while we encourage people to rehabilitate properties, it can't be one of those when I get around to it type things. It needs to be, I'm going to rehabilitate this property and get it back up to functioning. Because right now it's still abandoned house. I sent a notice there and it came back marked vacant. And so what we don't need is another abandoned house in the neighborhood while people, get around to it. So right now there is no rehab agreement. The rehab agreement, I believe, expired in March. There was a list of items that they needed to complete in order to get it, to have the extension. Nothing's been completed. It is no further along than it was a year ago. So at this point in time, since there's no water, there's no power, we can move forward and demolish it. There's absolutely nothing from stopping us. If they're gonna do something, they need to do it quick.
Yeah, I will, because I explained to the inspectors, and because I was having my personal situation before, but right now I have the funds, so I can start it, as soon as I can, because I want to move in soon.
I mean, like I said, if I don't have a contract from a licensed
Yeah, I will.
contractor within 2 weeks, we're just gonna tear it down. You understand, right?
I
Because
will.
the neighbors are complaining every day, and you don't live there, you don't have to look at it. Nobody lives there. You're not looking at it, but the neighbors are, and they're calling in complaining.
Yeah, I know, I understand.
All right, let's do a final deadline of July 12th. If we don't have a signed contract and some work started by then, we're just gonna knock it down, so get your stuff out, okay?
Okay, so that gives you 2 weeks to get a licensed contractor hired. And we need to
Okay.
see proof of that when you come back in 2 weeks before the board.
Okay.
Okay, do I have a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Anyone
you.
else wishing to speak from the public?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Robert Sorge, Denise.
Denise Sorge.
We were here a month or so ago about a parking problem on State Line Avenue in Wildwood. Some signs were put up over there. It was good. Except the signs were put up in a spot where nobody was ever parking anyway. It's really on the other side of the alley. I brought just a few pictures if I could show the board so you can kind of get
Bring them on up for us.
They didn't, they painted the lines, did they paint them yellow? Why, because it was temporary at the time when we talked about this?
I'm not sure, but
Is this state line here?
this is State Line. This is the Illinois side. You can see it's painted yellow. They don't park over. These are all Illinois vehicles that park over here.
Okay.
across the
Where's
street.
Woodlawn on this, up here?
Wood-
Or, I
Michigan,
mean-
Michigan City Road comes out right up.
Where's your street?
You can see, this is coming out of the alley,
Not Woodlawn, Wildwood.
Wildwood, right. Here, this is a good picture, actually.
Right here?
Yeah, this is the alley coming out. Actually, it's further up. So they put the sign between this alley and Wildwood. They put the sign of no parking. And so they still park here, and they are literally intimidating. There's been gunshots over there and everything. Even when I'm taking a picture, they start yelling at you because they say it's none of our business. People almost got, our neighbors are willing to come here and testify too. This is a
Wildwood and the
one-way
alley
street
going
coming
north,
out.
right?
So you have to come out on a state line, and there's a lot of speeding on state line anyway. So they say that since the signs are over here, there's two signs over here, that
Right.
it stops at the alley, that there's not,
think
it
it's-
doesn't.
it's
it
not
So
doesn't-
you wanna go,
line.
you wanna go further north?
Yeah, or a yellow line, or
Okay.
even,
Okay.
it's not like you wanna punish them.
give this to, pass it on to Gary for further review, going north.
Signage up, it'll help us right take it.
Yeah, and I think the intent was that we wanted to approve that, right?
Right.
Because these aren't temporary ones anymore. They are permanent, no parking ones, right?
Right.
And I think we just send it to Gary to paint it.
Me too.
Okay.
There's literally
far?
no Indiana.
What's the
person that
next street
parks-
going north from there? What's the next street going north from there?
The next street is going up is Detroit, all the way up to Detroit Street, because the Glendale sort of.
Right.
And that's the back of houses, so there's nobody uses that section at all from Indiana. It's only the people that live across the street. And Illinois kind of almost confiscated it from us by painting
Because,
their
yeah.
line, you know, so.
So on State Line from,
From Wildwood to Detroit.
From Wildwood to Detroit.
It'll make it easier
Okay.
to ticket them.
I think that was our intent originally, and just the way
I
that the
think
signs
so.
were positioned, they, seem to think of it as a loophole, maybe.
Right, it's a loophole.
Okay, do I have a motion to refer this to the street department to paint yellow curbs on State Line from Wildwood to Detroit?
So moved.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have anyone else from the public here wishing to speak? Good morning.
Good morning. My name's Dave Kramer. I'm actually representing the T-Pan Ride for AIDS, which was listed in item E on this agenda today. Wasn't aware that I was going to be on the agenda, so I just thank you for your approval. Wanted to see if there's any further action I need to take or who I speak with. I had been in contact with Mark Heinz at the Parks, as well as Penny from the police department, and
So did you say somebody from the park department?
Mark Heinz.
Mark Heinz, yeah.
Yeah.
I think those are the people that you need to speak to.
So
So at a
just-
previous meeting, it was referred to the park department and the
Okay.
street department.
Okay.
We received the okay from the police chief today, and so that allows us to move
Great.
forward. And I think just coordinating with them is
So
your
any
next step.
changes or whatnot, I'll just work directly with them and
Yep.
we'll go.
And
Great.
if there's anything that they feel that we need to approve again, if
Yeah.
it changes enough that we need to look at it, they'll send it back to us.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, great.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you for your time, sir. Anyone else for the public today wishing to speak? I got a whole lot.
Hi, my name's Bill Richmond, and I was with council last time, which was Mr. Dave Waggle, and we wholeheartedly agree that 233, 235 should be demolished. And the only concerns I have is there's a shared wall in between one building to the next. The other buildings is tin or metal building, which is totally up to code. And when we talked here last time, Jodo's Bar and Grill, you saved the wall that was conjoined to the business next to it.
Sir, what street are we talking?
Yeah.
233, 235 Kenwood.
Okay, whatever.
The roof had collapsed inside.
Right,
Yeah, I
right.
remember now.
Building's not leaking, which to say the shed, the tin building next door, that's something that would have to be worked out with the contractor when they're doing the demolition. It's not unusual to be able to save a shared wall. It would depend on what that wall is made of. If we
Yes.
are talking about 2 brick walls, it's not a problem. If that tin is attached to the brick, it could be an issue.
Okay.
So we'll know till we get in, make it safe.
So where are we at in the status of this property? It's on the demo list, we just,
We just had the hearing.
okay, that was part of it,
That was
okay.
in that group.
We did a lot.
First hearing, he's willing to take care of it.
So are you looking to self-demolish?
No.
No,
Can't afford
you're
it.
saying we're okay to move forward with
Yes.
the city, but you're requesting that if possible to save the other wall.
Yes.
So if I could clarify for this gentleman, he says he can't afford the demolition. If we do the demolition, it's gonna be leaned on his property taxes, he's gonna be paying for it, and getting that recorded is gonna add additional fees, so it's only gonna get more expensive if the city takes responsibility doing the demolition. Just to be clear,
Okay.
it will come out on the property taxes.
No problem at all. You put a lien on it, that'd be great.
Okay.
But not complaining, but the building does need to come down.
Okay. So we can put in a request with the contractor, whoever wins the bid, but as Mr. Kearney stated, it's up to them. They'll make an effort not to
Okay.
take that wall down, but if it's kind of a case-by-case situation.
Okay, just by chance, we need to tear it down within a day or two. I request actually 2 weeks because there's car parks in the other yard which the demolition contractor can't get to. So I got to pull the cars out so there's no liability.
We have time in that process, but I would definitely get that done as soon as possible. They have to award the bids, that'll be next week. And then the contractor has to put an IDEM notice, that's 10 days.
Okay.
So we're roughly a month out.
Okay.
Depending on who wins the bid, how fast.
Don't wait on it,
I can do it.
okay?
Yeah, don't wait.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else from the public wishing to speak today?
They knew you were back.
Anyone?
There's one.
No? Okay, going once, going twice? All right. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn the meeting?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah,